Hello, welcome back to episode 2 of Full Court Press. I'm Brian Levine.
I'm Logan Bramley.
I'm Joe Furbush.
I'm Ben Wickline.
I'm Iweka.
And today we're talking about the first week matchups of rec ball. I think, the school's buzzing. Everybody's pretty excited. The lunch tables are getting rowdy with talk.
Yeah.
This is probably, this and the playoffs, probably the 2 best weeks of rec ball.
Most exciting time of the year.
I'm excited to go watch. We got some guys here that are playing in the season this year. They're excited to play. And so let's dive right into it. So the first game of the 2026 rec ball season, we've got Team Grasso versus Team Matt Doherty. So Joe, what do you think about this game?
I like this matchup, but I think Team Doherty takes it. Team Doherty obviously has Yuvon, who we've not really, I don't think anybody's seen him play yet. And I think he comes out and I think he drops 20 points.
Dylan is also a strong player for Team Matt Doherty. Shree Haas also. Will McCullough. This team is very
Sniper Willie. Will McCullough. Easily one of my favorite players in rec ball. The guy's got unlimited range. And I think that Team Mike Doherty, it's Matt Doherty, excuse me. I think Team Matt Doherty, I think they're going to come out and they're just going to run this team off the floor.
Yeah,
this is a fast-paced team. Yeah, I think I'm going to give the edge to Matt Doherty as well.
Yeah, I also have to give it to Matt Doherty. I think I've played with Yvonne before. He's very good, and I heard this Dylan kid's he's really good too. But yeah, I don't think.
Don't forget about Calvin either. I think Calvin might be able to put up some points.
Yeah, I agree.
Good on rebounds probably.
No, I think Calvin's a really pretty athletic guy. I think I've seen him working in the gym a lot, so I feel like he's gonna be really a strong post presence probably. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Cale Duggan can only take this team so far. Nick McNamara, a pretty young team, but I don't see him doing it.
Yeah, Team Grasso is very young. I think that if they have this core in maybe a year or two, they'd probably be a strong team. But I think right now, with Matt D's experience, obviously, being a varsity basketball player, 1,000-point scorer, his love of the game and his knowledge of the game, and then you have athletes like, Yuvon, Dylan, Shrihas, Will McCullough, Calvin. You got athletes on this team. You combine their basketball ability with his coaching ability. This team, I think this is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
This could be a wash here.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, so our next matchup is Team Mike Doherty versus Team Bouchard. And Team Bouchard has been, I think, everyone has kind of been talking about this team because
big expectations.
Yeah, big expectations off this team. I think right off the bat, they're the team that everyone feels like they have to go through during the rec ball playoffs. But
exactly.
What do you guys think about this game?
Bouchard, this is going to be a good game, I think. Bouchard, a lot of Young Smith, a lot of Nick Burris, Greg Bouchard. Just the brotherhood on this team, lots of juniors, and Mike D, Alex Donovan, Sam Nelson, Jackson Kelly, Nolan Lavery. A lot of kids that have good chemistry.
I think it's a battle of chemistry here. You got brothers on one team, and then you got just friends on the other team. And I think the defense on Team Mike Doherty will be able to stop Team Bouchard.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna go Mike D. I'm taking Team Mike D.
I'm taking Team Mike D too.
I don't know about that.
I think that's the upset of the week.
Honestly, I might agree with this one.
Yeah, I think
the upset of the week.
Okay.
Boys are gonna get physical.
Obviously, I think that it does depend on if Alex Donovan can get the shot going.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I was talking with Alex Donovan the other day. He was like, don't let me shoot. He's like, don't let me get one around the three-point line because I know he can shoot. He's a good basketball player.
I want to see this become a physical game. I want to see
very physical.
Alex Lombre will make this game physical. I think he will box everyone out, and I think he will be able to get rebounds in this game.
I think this is going to be a physical game. But the one thing that I feel that Team Bouchard, their average height has got to be like 5'10". This is a tall team. You got Young Smith, Nick Burris, Tristan Burris. They're all
Christian.
Christian.
Too, yeah.
They're all good players, and they're all probably at least 5'10". And then you got Greg Bouchard who's gonna handle the point.
He can. Young Smith.
Yeah, I don't know.
Young Smith could be dangerous in this game.
I think if I had to pick one upset, this is probably the upset I'd pick. But I don't see any world where Mike D comes in and beats Team Bouchard.
We'll see.
But we'll see. I think this is gonna be a great game.
All right.
So our third matchup is going to be Team Bramley versus Team Hightower. So,
take it away.
I think Bramley takes this one. Obviously, as being a part of Team Bramley, you get to be there in the practices, see we're putting that work in. I think there's mismatches everywhere, and I think Team Bramley wins this game.
Yeah, I agree with that. When I look at our team, I don't really see a single weak player. I think everybody can do their job, and I just don't see Team Hightower stopping us.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really good game. I'm looking at both rosters.
I know Will Johnston for Hightower. He's fired up to
Will
get the
Johnston
season
is
going.
very
He's
hot.
showed
Yeah,
the league what
fired
he's
up.
got.
Yeah, I'm looking at both the rosters, and I'm seeing strong guys, especially two guys to my left right now. These guys, incredible basketball players.
Appreciate that.
I think
Thank
they're
you.
going to lead their team out,
Yeah.
but Team Hightower again. I've played for the coach. I've played with a lot of these guys, and I think this is going to be a shootout. But honestly, I can't predict who's going to win.
I think it's all about the energy levels.
I think it's the energy
whoever
level.
comes out with the highest energy, wants to get that win on the board.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the winner.
I have a little X factor for Hightower. I think Harsh Cheaper Pauly could be the X factor for this team.
Yeah,
That's true. He
I
can shoot.
He can shoot. He has like a nice little smooth game. Honestly,
Yeah.
can be a little nonchalant with it. But I think
He's not terrible on the board.
if we're talking nonchalant, I want to go back to Will Johnson. This guy's going to be the X factor for this team. Again, you said he's fired up. I don't think I've talked to him in the last week where he hasn't been talking about rec ball. I don't think he knows that he's playing you guys yet. I don't think he knows who he's playing, but he knows that he's playing a game this week. And yeah,
I think we got to contain Joe Burnett around the arc. He can shoot threes, obviously. So if we can shut that down, then I think we've got a solid chance in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we got Alden Preston. I see Alden Preston stopping Joe Burnett.
I could see him as rookie of the year here.
Underclassmen.
underclassmen.
I
I
see him in practice.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
Good ball knowledge, and I see Meebom just kind of locking anybody else down. That he
yeah,
needs.
Meebom's a great veteran player.
Yeah,
great athlete.
He's coming off. He definitely won the championship last year. Hasn't he won another one?
2 years in a row. Yeah.
2 years in a
Yeah.
row. I think he's got that three-peat energy. He wants to bring you guys to a three-peat.
Yeah, we might do it.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be a really good
You gotta
game.
make your predictions though. Let's see.
My prediction, I've got way too many friends on Team Hightower to let them down. I got my boy Billy on the team.
All right.
I'm gonna have to go
Okay.
Billy, but I would not be surprised if you guys came out and win. So
Honestly, the way I've heard you boys talking about this, I wouldn't be surprised with you walking away with this one.
Yeah.
I know the energy is gonna be high in that gym.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's gonna be exciting to watch.
Yeah.
I'm taking
It'll be a
Bramley.
good game.
I'm gonna have to take Bramley on this one. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah. All right, so our next game is Team Calderoni versus Team Friedberg, and I think this game is probably gonna be the most competitive and physical game I've seen in a while. You've got a lot of hotheads on this.
I mean,
on this
I'm
team.
taking an insult.
A lot
to
of
that, I'm
hotheads
not
on this
gonna
team.
lie. I mean,
Honestly,
compete with us.
you have Ben Wickline. You're a great basketball player. You got Brendan Payon. I've played with Brendan a lot. Brendan, I think he's going to be a Defensive Player of the Year
I
candidate.
mean, this is the greatest
This guy-
defensive team in the league this year. I mean, our physicality is unmatched.
I'll give you that you have. I mean, Brendan Payon, he's psychologically and physically an absolute terror to go against on the defensive floor. This guy, if he gets one stop of you, he's in your head. You're shooting over 20 the rest of the night. This kid's going to get in your head, and he's going to stop you. That's why the great scorers have to go up against Brendan. You have Ben Estefan, who's probably one of the, if not the best shooter, three-point shooter in rec basketball. And then you have Alex Friedberg, who's probably going to step up and try and be that
Yeah,
Ben
shout out
Friedberg
Big
role.
Al. He can
Big
shoot,
Al,
too.
yeah. And then Ian Tyler, who's going to be a force.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then-
Okay.
We're
Think
looking-
about everything you just said. Try to put that into Team Calderoni.
All right, let me see.
I mean, we got Aiden
Yeah.
Chen,
If-
probably the strongest kid in our school.
If Will
What do you
Lake
think about
Chen-
heats
that?
up,
Oh,
if
Will
Will Lake heats
Lake.
up,
Yeah.
then there's a problem.
Will Lake,
This is a good game.
I remember watching Will Lake last year, and he had what? Probably averaged 20 plus points a game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Hold
not
on.
it's not all driving. I don't know what kind of defense you guys are playing. I'm gonna go watch. It's not all driving to the lane. He can create shots. He can create space, and Aiden Chen, he's gonna be the strongest
That's
guy
a
out
big
there.
man.
But just looking at Team Calderoni, Dan Hung, athlete, basketball player. Renzo Calderoni, athlete, basketball player. Again, I think that this game is going to be a battle of athletes.
This is good athletes. Braden Lusek, I think he's going to come out and he's going to establish himself in the league.
You think?
First game, yeah.
I
definitely.
think this game is kind of like Team Friedberg, defending champion, unmovable force versus immovable object versus
Unstoppable.
Team Calderoni, unstoppable force. Unmovable object versus unstoppable force coming together
No,
to collide.
I don't see
And
it.
we're going to see what happens. But my
I-
pick, I'm probably going to take Team Friedberg on this pick. I don't know about you guys. But
I'm taking Friedberg.
I'm gonna have to go Friedberg as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I just see more like basketball players.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of strength on Aiden Chen's team, but I don't know. I don't see him winning.
It's tough to bet against Team Calderoni. I used to play on that team. Those are my guys.
Yeah, I remember 8th grade rec. I played against Joe in the rec ball championship, Team Calderoni, and I lost.
Great coaching over there. They got some good players, but I think Team Freeburg is just bonded with that chemistry.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, you got anything else to say about that game?
Nothing much to say. I'm thinking Freeburg's gonna take
Team
it.
Freeburg? Yeah.
I like anything else.
Was that our first sweep? Was that our first sweep of the board?
I think it was, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I think we're all high on Team Freeburg.
I like it.
All right, next game is Team Tremblay versus Team Hussein. And somebody want to get us started on that one?
For Team Hussein, you got Nate Schmidt, Ryan Frickia, you got Sebastian Curtin, Derek Lash. I mean, for Ryan, football captain, leader type of guy. You know, not the biggest guy, but he's gonna bring fierce competitiveness. Of course, every time he's gonna be on the field or on the court, wherever he is at. So.
I mean, I know Cush and Nate Schmidt were on the same team last year in Friedberg. They got some chemistry. Cush is a big kid. He can wreak some havoc on the boards.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see Team Tremblay as a team with much more chemistry, but I think Nate Schmidt, he's a great basketball player. I just see that team having a lot better basketball players, but I think I'm gonna probably go Team Tremblay just because they have a lot of chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Nick Tremblay. He's probably one of the best on-ball defenders I've ever seen in my life. I mean, Karin Modov.
Henry Grandin. Sam Rice, Totsum.
One thing about Karin is I think, is going to come into the league, and I think he's going to be an absolute threat around the three-point line and his mid-range jump shot. I think that Karin can get whatever shot he wants whenever he wants it. And I think he's going to be a force in the rec ball season. Mm-hmm. And also, I've got guys coming up to me and talking about, their practices they're going at it. On Team Tremblay, Dion Chenoy and Mikhail, those are two great basketball players. And they're coming up. They're like, we're ready. Mm-hmm. We think that we're going to go far. And, we don't care who we're going to play. We're going to go play them. And, we're going to play physically. So, yeah.
I like Team Tremblay in this matchup, too. I don't know if that dedication is there for the other team. I just think Tremblay will be able to kind of just out-physical this team, just outplay them offensively and defensively.
Yeah, but still, Team Hussein, this team is not a team to just, they're not just going to roll over. They're going to keep playing. And it's not a team that you should be like, oh, we're playing Hussein this week. I think that's a win. It's not a team. You got Nate Schmidt, you got Ryan
Schmidt's one of the best players
Kush,
in the league.
Sebastian Curtin, Derek Lash, Ryan Wheeler.
Alexis,
Cooper, I don't know how to... Cooper Quest.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this team. You should not sleep on this team. These guys are good. And, I'm still going to have to give the edge to Tremblay, but
Yeah, we won't be surprised if this team wins.
I'm excited to see Furbush out there.
On this.
Yeah, Furbush. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could definitely be the X factor in this game.
Yeah, I think that if he's going down the lane, no one's going to want to step in front of him.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to take Tremblay on this one as well.
Yeah. All right. So we're down to our last two games of the week. And one of them is Team Beaulieu versus Team Meyer. So, personally, I really like Team Meyer. Where's the roster? Right here. Team Meyer. I really like Team Meyer. We were talking about brotherhood chemistry earlier, and this is a team with 3 sets of brothers on them. So we have Maddox Peterson and Charlie Peterson, Nick and Jay Landry, and Adrian and Chris Lencioni. So already you have 6 guys, and all of them are brothers.
I have to say something.
Yeah.
I was in Westboro Tennis and Swim the other day. I was playing basketball with Adrian and Chris, and there was a lot of bickering between the two.
Really?
Lots of talks about who's better. Not a lot of chemistry, I have to say.
Oh, that's not
I
good.
think they'll reel it in for the game. I think
Yeah.
when you're out on the court and you have to win a game, you'll put it to the side and you'll win the game.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this team has a lot of star power. You're looking at some of the names, you're thinking, Sawyer Kittredge, he was a leader on his team last year. Arnold Chintapatla, he's going to step up into his role as an upperclassman of the league. I think he's going to dominate. Maddox Peterson, I've been talking to him. Maddox, phenomenal athlete. He said to me, he was like, I don't know how I'm going to do in basketball, but I know my brother, Charlie Peterson, he's going to come in, and I'm just going to... He says that his brother Charlie is really good. And he says that I just want Charlie to get comfortable, and I'm going to do what I can to make sure Charlie's comfortable so that Charlie can step up as a freshman and lead this team.
That's
which I think is very
brotherly
interesting. That is brotherly. Yes, that's brotherly.
You know,
love.
he can get as much praise from his own brother, but what's going to happen when he steps on the court against Dan Murgic, Josh Bulliu, Elliot Bograd? You know, these are big
It's
kids.
true.
Aditya Dury,
It's true.
not people you want to meet on the block trying to get that
Yeah.
rebound.
Elliot Bograd, he's a force.
He's a unit.
Played basketball with him a lot growing up. His mid-range jump shot, he's got the Jordan signature shimmy down. He's gonna back you down. He's gonna make you. He's gonna move you, and then he's gonna fade away. That's butter all day.
I was talking to him the other day. He said they've been stringing along a lot of strong practices. Looking
Yeah.
forward to their matchup. Strong team here.
Yeah.
I'll take Team Meyer on that.
You think?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go Team Meyer. I think
I'm
there's.
gonna go Team Boyle.
Yeah, I
taking
agree with
Bulliu as
Andy.
well.
I'm going Bulliu.
Yeah.
I think Dan, he's good. He's a big kid too. Play him at BSC. He's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So our final game of the week is Cormier and Breen. So I will say one thing. For Team Cormier, I've been alerted that Sinamish Kaza will not be able to attend, which I think
Good
everyone's
game.
a little surprised
Wow.
by because Sai has been very vocal about this year's rec basketball season, about him coming in. He's been on the school team the past 2
He was
years.
just a little bit scared.
He's getting a little bit
He's got some
scared.
cold feet.
Yeah.
He could be a little nervous coming out against this team.
It's
Breen.
possible, yeah.
You got some big guys out there. You got Jack Biddle. You got Patrick and Will Breen.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are huge.
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah.
Breen, bigger than I expected.
Oh, yeah.
Scrimmaging
Yeah.
the other week.
Yeah.
I think
Kobe Ehrlich too.
Yeah, he's good.
he's a good point
Good
guard.
defender.
Good defender. I think he's an early shout for underclassman of the year as a sophomore.
Yeah.
it's not a bad call. I think this will probably be belt of the week. I think.
Belt of the week.
Yeah, I think
of the week.
I'm already putting my
this
vote
one.
straight to Team Breen. They're a good
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, I'll say
Respectable
team,
guys.
team Breen
Respectable
by
guys.
a large sum of points.
I mean, I'd
What-
like
what-
to see
yeah.
some fight out of Cormier, but Breen is a force on the.
One thing I'll say about Team Cormier is I'm looking at the roster, and again, I think this is one of those teams that isn't just going to roll over. I think if Team Breed does get up 20 points, I don't think Team Cormier is going to roll over, but I don't know if they're the type of team that's going to be able to rally and get 20 points. If this team's up 20 points on you, they've been getting into a groove. I just don't see Team Breen going cold enough for them to make up a 20-point deficit. But honestly, I don't really see many teams doing that against Team Breen.
Yeah, I
But
agree
yeah.
with you. I think Ryan Payant, very athletic.
Yeah, very athletic player.
He'll need to step up, but
Yeah.
I just don't think this team has the height or
Yeah.
athleticism
Yeah.
or speed
That's
to
the big
keep up
thing.
with Team
This
Breen.
team needs to draw fouls off of Team
Yeah,
Breen. I think
I agree.
Team Breen, with all their size,
Yeah, they need
like
to get them
fouls
into
are
foul
definitely
trouble.
to come.
Yeah, they
Good
need
team,
to get
though.
them into foul trouble. Like, I think that I've heard a lot, mainly from Sai. He's going to be this team's starting point guard. I don't know how true that is. I'm hearing it from him, but I think with him out, I think we're going to see a lot of Avi Singh. I think Avi Singh's going to step up, be the primary
think?
ball handler. Yeah, Avi, he's a great defender. He can get to the rack and score. And then someone that we didn't mention, Sam Fasano.
Fasano,
I see him
he's
shooting
good,
around
yeah.
in the gym. He's absolutely
Green.
butter from the three-point line.
Yeah.
And then for Team Breen, another notable absence. Finn Walker will not be able to attend the
Oh
game.
my gosh.
And let me tell you something. I have
change
lunch
the
with
game up.
Namish
That
and
will be
Finn.
trouble.
And the two of them go at it just as much as Namish and Wickline over here. So,
Yeah, look at their top six though.
Yeah.
They might have the best top six in the league. They got
It's true.
Jack Biddle, Will Breen, Ty Nelson, Luke Miller,
Yeah,
and
a lot of
Kobe
depth.
and
A
Katie.
lot of depth
Yeah.
on that team.
Yeah,
there's a lot of depth. And then Finn Walker, too. That's the seventh. There's a lot of depth on this
And
team.
Patrick
Yeah.
Breen's
Patrick
actually,
Breen's
he's
the
a,
eighth.
he's a
Oh
good
my
player.
gosh.
Patrick Breen's a
Yeah.
good player.
Yeah.
He's very good.
Yeah.
We'll see. This team looks. I don't know. We'll see who can stop this team.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be. It won't be the other guys this week.
I agree. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to go with Team Breen on this one.
Team Breen's taking
I'll
it.
take this.
So
Yeah, Team Breen.
those are all the matchups we have. But before we go, we're gonna keep it similar to last year. We're gonna do a dog of the week each week, and we're also gonna try and do an underclassman of the week each week. So everyone is gonna go by. I know it's kind of hard. We haven't seen any of these guys play in real game settings yet. But does everyone want to go down the line, starting with ND, and give your pick for dog of the week and underclassman of the week?
For dog of the week, I'm gonna go with Jack Biddle. on this
Jack
one. I
Biddle?
think Jack
Okay.
Biddle's gonna be a dog of the week for underclassmen. I'm gonna go Casey Peak.
Casey
Okay.
Peak?
Casey
Okay.
Peak's gonna be there.
For me, dog of the week, I'm gonna have to just talking about what I've seen. Ian Tylick, kid's been dogging in practice. doing everything he can to make the team better, getting better. So, and underclassman of the week, I'm going to go Patrick Breen. Seeing what I saw at the scrimmage, that kid can do some good things for the team this week.
For my dog of the week, I think it's hard. There's a lot of great players in rec. I think this is the first week back. I don't know who's going to go, but I think my pick for dog of the week, I think it's going to be Young Smith. I think he's going to live up to the hype. I think he's going to go at, who are they playing again? Mike Doherty. I think he's going to go at Team Mike Doherty. And, I think he's going to live up to the hype, first overall pick. He hasn't played basketball in a while, and I think he's hungry. I think he's really hungry. So, dog of the week for me is going to be Young Smith. Underclassman of the week for me is going to be Charlie Peterson.
Okay.
I think he's going to go in, and I think he's going to impact this team. I think he's going to be one of those rare freshmen that come in and maybe even start for this team. And he's definitely going to be a freshman that makes an impact for this team.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking Young Smith, but I don't know. I just feel like this other team will get in his head and kind of shut him down. So for dog of the week for me, I think I'm going to go Meebom Saring. I think he'll step up. He'll play great defense, and I think he'll score a lot of points. And then underclassman of the week, I'll probably have to go Kobe Ehrlich. I mean, good defensive player. He's quick. I mean, it depends if Team Breen will let him kind of be the point guard of the team and let him take over. I think he'll be a great player today or this week. We'll see.
I'm thinking Yuvon for dog of the week.
Oh, yeah, Yuvon.
I think he's going to establish himself in this league immediately. I think he's going to be putting up threes. I think he's going to be taking it to the basket. And then I say underclassman of the week, I'm going to go Kobe Ehrlich. I've seen him play. I think his defense and his ability to move the ball and just handle it in general, I think that'll lead him to underclassman of the week.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you for watching. We're excited to go to the games. We're excited to see all of you at the games. So this has been all of us from Full Court Press signing off.
I know.